Coach, these folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ready? 15, run. 15, run.
Guys, pick it up.
Shoot.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Let's go.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Hey, Haywood. Hit it.
Looking to throw on first down with Hodges. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Ready.
Second and 10 now. Hodges. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's third and 3. They go play action now. Hodges. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Taken from just outside the 30. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch the slam.
First carry for James Conner. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On second down, Conner looking for space.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
On the pickup, it's second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Fire.
On the ground, it's Mack. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On the double.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Fielded at the 20. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? 60 or.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Snap.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
6-6, pull it high. 54. Hey.
He's checking. Crash.
Get it.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
They had a great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
I'm pilot, 64, weak. Go, let's go.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Complete to Eric Ebron. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 8, read. Look at me, zipper.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
We're scoreless after 1. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now it's Hodges. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Chester Rogers, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
On third down, Brissett. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Rocky Sin, a rookie second-rounder from Temple, there to make the play.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Be careful.
On 2nd down, here's Hodges. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We go set.
98 for Mike. Oh, yeah.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
Back at the 30-yard line.
Set.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
80 weapons. Bravo. Fight.
Hodges here on 2nd down. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing, Brissett. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Let's go, baby.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
A gain of 20.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Watch it. Switch.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Come on, Reed. Check. Watch the before. I got it. Jam. Joker. Watch twist.
Shit. Watch the shit.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Brissett on 4th down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jabal sheared, and the Colts are going to take over with a football.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd down, Hodges. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Brissett. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
We got this.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Pittsburgh.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. It's Edwards. There to stop it was Darius Leonard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
From the 41, Brissett. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Vance McDonald. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Next the score, Colts 14, Steelers 7. Daniel Carlson sets the kickoff.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set, ready? Watch 98.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's Hodges. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun on 3rd down, Hodges. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
It's a gain of 11.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The tackle made by Devin Bush.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
98, watch 98. 98's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Hodges. They'll roll him out right. He's got it to Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, set.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. Pass the touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
That's the score. Colts 21, Steelers 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
There you are. Not to that. Check 24. Check 24. Check 13.
They go play action with Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Right there, 54, right there, right there, 54.
Brissett from the gun on third. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
9 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Brissett now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
That's what I do. Check it back, check it back.
This is Edwards. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Justin Houston in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Gun, Brissett. And he finds McDonald. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Steelers.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw is Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. A lone second remains now in this third quarter. On second down now, it's Edwards. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 22, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal sheared in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guy.
Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. On 1st down, Edwards. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Down to the 25. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Check. Watch 54. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Put it 2. Check. Mike by 4.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Steeler 1st down.
Set. And check. Let's go, D. Kill.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Edwards. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back.
Check. Lucky.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. That's complete, right around the 8. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Right there. 54 Mike. Get that quarterback, Eli.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Brissett sets to throw it. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Brissett to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still.
Topper! Showing it! Showing it!
Go!
Check him up. Check the call.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
That's it, baby!
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Justin Lane there defensively that time to knock it free.
It's now 4th down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at the 33. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
It's 2nd down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A 1st down throw for Brissett. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. And this is incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because you're right, they have had no room to breathe. From the shotgun, it's Bissett. Now a desperation throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Target. Blue draw, Corkin. Yo, go.
They'll go again here with Mack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Indianapolis, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.